everyone! So today I'm here to review the Sephora favorites Give Me Some Lip. It retails for $25 US, $30 in Canada, which is a $90 US or $108 Canadian value. The limited edition set is said to be a 6-piece lip sampler set with coveted glosses, sticks, tints, and lacquers, including one full-size product in pink and nude shades. First off, we have the Bite Beauty High Pigment Pencil. It is 0.05 ounces, and the shade is Meritage, which is described as a brick red. It regularly retails for $24 US, $28 in Canada, and is 0.09 ounces. So the deluxe size is a little more than half of the original full-size tube. Meritage is a medium pink terracotta with a satin sheen finish. The lipstick is lightly creamy and has a fruity scent. The shade had decent color payoff, but when applied it tends to look a little uneven and patchy in some places. The formula was creamy, smooth, and comfortable to wear, and Meritage lasted about 5 hours before fading. Next we have the Buxom Full-On Lip Cream. It is 0.07 ounces and the shade you're getting is White Russian, which is described as a nude pink. The regular full-size tube is $19 US, $23 in Canada, and 0.14 ounces. So the deluxe size is exactly half of the original full-size tube. White Russian is a pale nude pink with a cream finish. The gloss has a subtle minty plumping effect to it, which gives your lips a fuller appearance. The scent is a sweet minty cake sort of scent, and the gloss applied evenly, smoothly, and mostly opaque. The formula is creamy, and because of that creamy nature, the gloss does lightly settle into the fine lines of my lips. White Russian lasted 4 hours before fading. Next is the Marc Jacobs Lust for Lacquer Lip Vinyl. It is 0.02 ounces, and the shade you are getting is Kissability, which is described as a shimmering lilac pink. This lip gloss regularly retails for $28 US, $34 in Canada, and is 0.16 ounces, so you're getting less than a quarter of the full-size tube. Kissability is a pink rose with a fine gold shimmer. The gloss has a high shine finish which gives your lips a fuller look, and the scent is a light, fruity, cakey scent. The fine shimmer in the gloss isn't very noticeable when applied to your lips, and the color of the gloss varies depending on the natural pigmentation of your lips. The gloss applied semi-sheer evenly and lasted 3.5 hours before fading. Next is the Nars Lip Gloss. It is 0.12 ounces and the shade you are getting is, of course, Orgasm. Orgasm is described as a peachy pink with shimmer. The regular full-size tube retails for $26 US, $29 in Canada, and is 0.18 ounces. So the deluxe size is over half of the original full-size tube. Orgasm is a light pink peach with gold shimmer. The gloss has a shiny finish and the shimmer in it is noticeable. The scent is kind of a fruity scent, much like the Too Faced Melted Lipsticks, which I personally adore, so this lip gloss is a winner for me. The gloss applied smoothly, evenly, was semi-sheer, and had semi-opaque color payoff. I'm currently wearing this shade on my lips right now. Orgasm lasted 4 hours before showing any noticeable fading. Next is the Smashbox Be Legendary Lip Gloss. It's 0.20 ounces and the shade you are getting is Pout, which is described as a pale blue pink. This gloss is the full-size tube in the set, and it regularly retails for $20 US, $23 in Canada. Pout is a pale white pink with a cream finish. The scent is a soft cake-like scent, and it leaves a nice shine on your lips. This gloss does contain a very fine shimmer, but it isn't noticeable when applied to your lips. It applied smoothly, it was fairly sheer, and the formula was creamy, which lightly settled into the fine lines of my lips. Pout lasted 3 hours before fading. Last but not least, we have the Urban Decay Revolution Lipstick. It is 0.03 ounces and the shade you're getting is Naked, which is described as a nude pink. The regular size lipstick retails for $22 US, $26 in Canada, and is 0.09 ounces, so the deluxe size is a third of the original full-size tube. Naked is a medium pink with a creamy sheen finish. The lipstick is lightly creamy and leaves a subtle sheen on your lips. This lipstick is mostly opaque, applies evenly and smoothly, and lasted 4.5 hours before fading. Normally the Revolution lipsticks are really great, but I did feel that the deluxe size was a little off from the regular formula. Not really sure what it was, but it just didn't perform as great as their regular full-size Revolution lipsticks. So overall, while the set is good and it is a very great value, it's not overly impressive. The only real downfall with this set that I've found is some of the sizes are shocking. For example, the Marc Jacobs Lust for Lacquer Lip Vinyl, you're getting less than quarter of the full size tube. So the deluxe size is 0.02 ounces, while the full size is 0.16 ounces. That is incredibly shocking. Same goes for the Urban Decay Revolution lipstick. You're getting only a third of the product. Of course, this is a deluxe size value set, so you can't really complain about it, but still. This set may not be for everyone, as most of the shades tend to lean more on the pink side, and 4 of the 6 products are lip glosses. So if you're not a fan of pink shades and you're not a huge fan of glosses, this set might be a skip for you. However, deluxe sizes and value sets are a great way to discover new products, so those interested in trying out new glosses or new lipsticks, this set will appeal to you. Plus, you are saving yourself some cash. And who's gonna argue about saving cash? Not this guy. So let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of these lip products and what your favorites are. As always, don't forget to check out my blog for more details, photos, and swatches, as well as like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. As I always say, I hope you found this review helpful, and I hope that you have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching.